It's good. Yay. Only 20 minutes in, and we've done absolutely nothing but fix broken stuff. Trying to survive like everyone, but back to streaming Thursday nights. Okay, very cool. Well, if I'm still going when you get started, I will raid you with my one follower who is probably you. Because that's how we do things around here. I was doing really well. I got a fairly good following for quite some time, and then I lost a week due to weather and such, and then work took over my social media time, so I stopped going into Discord and things, and I haven't gotten back into it, and now nobody shows up to stream, so imagine my delight at seeing you here. It's marvelous. Do I have another USB? Because I need one. Yes. My wireless mouse was reappropriated, so I have this janky wired thing that doesn't work, but it's fine. Okay, what are we gonna draw? I've got to find this stupid meme that I posted earlier today, or it was scheduled for today, and it went up because someone replied to it. Much appreciate. I know. I've been fairly consistent, so I can't be mad at myself for that. Yeah, people come, people go. They're doing their things. I'm under no illusions about how any of this works. There we go. Here it is. An overly dramatic post. So let's just bring this in here. Place. Are you into Bellatro? Because apparently that's the thing now, and I've been working on shirt designs for it for our next event. So someone wanted me to draw this as people or characters or something, so I don't know what, but we'll do that, and then we'll get back to the Jersey Devil because he's so cute. Do you have any events coming up yourself? Perchance. My Fallout stuff has gone really well so far. I don't know if you've seen the decals I've been making, and my keychains were delivered today to the shop, so I get to pick those up tomorrow when I'm back at work. I'm so excited. They're gonna be awesome. And the manufacturer I've been working with is here in the States, and she's just been so delightful to work with. I'm very, very excited about all of it. All of it, all of it, all of it. Why have all my settings changed? Everything is broken, even in stuff I was literally using earlier today. There I go again, using literally. Stop it. Stop doing that. Why aren't you docking properly? You're meant to be up here. Why aren't you docking at the top? I let my youngest child use my laptop today, and now everything's weird. So that's probably my fault. Okay, well, we'll put you down there then, even though I don't like it. Okay, so that's too big. Not 5 points. 1 point. A 0.25. Can we leave that? No? We're just gonna, okay. We're gonna default to something no one asked for. That's great. Okay. Nothing is selected. The stroke weight is 0.25. The default stroke weight is 0.25. If I go here, it's gonna say 0.5, or rather a whole 5. And it's 1 point up there. What the heck? See, now it's 2. Okay. But if I draw something else, it's still going to be huge. I'll just have to, okay, no, it's fine. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't matter. We're here. We're doing stuff. It's good. No shows at the moment. build out your stream more and pivot into live shows. Yeah, that's going to be exciting. Do you think you'll be doing like skits and that, or... Alright, we're just going to doodle first to get a vibe here. So we've got this lovely embrace happening. And it looks like what you would imagine someone dancing would be. Or perhaps this person has been rescued from drowning. Or perhaps they're being baptized. So that's the obvious, like, I need a silly, like, stupid secret thing. What would someone say in what's meant to be a very dramatic setting, but then it's absurdly wrong? Oh, I've got it. I've got it. Okay, this is it. We're gonna go Futurama with this. Even though I don't remember what the characters look like, and I don't care. That's not the important thing. The important thing is the joke itself. Does Eric know what I'm talking about? Because I don't. If I knew what I was doing, I wouldn't be streaming, right? That's how that works. Okay, so let's give him a face. Let's see. We'll give him some hair, some dramatic hair here. That's too long. I don't want him to have long hair. That's too Trumpy. We don't want a Trump pompadour. That's not good. Okay. We could give him a hat. We'll give him a hat. We'll give him a Kingdom of Loathing kind of hat. There's an old one for all the kids. I hate drawing freehand. I like to work from a sketch that I've already done, so I kind of know where I want things to be, but this is just silly that someone asked for, so we're just gonna roll with it, and it'll be dumb and fine and ridiculous. Let's see, he's very distressed. Let's give him some silly ears, some very large ears. And he's very upset. This is a dreadful loss. Everything's bad. We're not going to draw loss because that's been overdone and was never funny to begin with. And what was that guy even thinking? Yeah, Futurama. Doing a live talk show setup with my old friend from New Jersey, mix of skits and current events, jackassery. Of course, I would expect no less from you. Need the footing for cons to want to host us. Totally fair. But I mean, all that sounds like the sort of thing you could set up on stream and do, and then see where it goes from there. Let's see. What do cowboys wear? I know they wear those big jackets. We'll give him a Brokeback Mountain jacket, if I can remember what that looked like, because it had the really wide lapels. I don't know what things look like. He's got to have a collar, and that comes down. There we go. That's better. I sort of know what things look like. Give him some broader shoulders than what we had first off. Wah. Wah. We're not. This is a silly little gag, so we're not going to take a lot of time and make it beautiful, because there's no point in that. Watch this be the one thing that like cements my place in internet lore. It's going to be something stupid. I've had one post go viral, but as I keep my personal life and my persona on here separate, I can never share what it is for which I am actually internet famous. So that's great. Okay, I've made his lapel thing too far down here, so we're just going to draw the sleeves over it and erase that later. Not a big deal. Give a nice big wide sleeve and some very basic draping, nothing too crazy. Perhaps he's strangling his friend. He says, "I am the danger." That's not what's happening. Oh, my mouse froze up because I was touching the art pad with the pen. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? A lot. I don't answer that. There's a lot wrong with me, but it's okay. Okay, so now we've got this guy's face. So how's he gonna... He's gonna be looking up plaintively at his friend. Let's give him another layer so when I go to fix something, it doesn't look bad. Oh no, I've just thought of a better joke. I just thought of a better joke. It's so bad. Okay, he's closing his eyes in pain, and this is his last words. I'll do it both ways with the text, just because the other joke is still funny, but alright, he has no hat. He's too poor for a hat. Or perhaps it was lost in the skirmish. Whatever has brought him to this dreadful place in his soon-to-be-ended life has prevented him from keeping his hat. Okay. And I know that the person who asked me to draw this as a meme is going to be expecting something romantic, but that's just not the kind of person that I am, so. Okay, let's see. We'll get... let me put this on the correct layer here. Alright, he's got to have a hand. He's cradling his friend's face. I'm so sorry, Jim. I couldn't have ever pictured this as being the end. So we're just going to get him a regular shirt because I can't be bothered. A jacket's too much to ask for a stupid cartoon that means nothing and is not any representation of actual talent on my part. He's got kind of a droopy shoulder here. Very limp and almost gone. But for this side, we're not going to give him... I could make the chains his arm. I was going to, and then I thought maybe something else, but we'll do it. We'll do it the other way, it's fine. Which means picking this correct layer. Let's start over. Here. there's a lot, but I'm so glad you wouldn't have me any other way. I'm much less broken than I was years ago, at least. Like, that's something to be proud of. But also, you know, it's important to recognize when you need to do better, I guess. Okay, so you just got a regular shirt on, and now your arms are dangling limply at your sides as you take your last breath. We're not even going to try. We don't want him to have Popeye arms. I don't know what I was doing. I might be lazily doodling, but we can at least not besmirch the name of Popeye in such a way. That's a clip. Okay, let's see. And yeah, his arm should be like just barely hanging on to life. That's not where thumbs go. Okay, close enough. That's way too big. We'll change it later. Okay, so he's gonna have just regular pants on. I was gonna have his arm up over his stomach, like he's really suffering, but let me tell you what I did with the oldest today. I made them watch Galaxy Quest because they had forgotten what it was. So we've got Never Forget, Never Surrender on the brain now. I am gonna totally give up on these pants. I don't care. Just some silly big shoes. And let's see, his coat should be quite long, I think. So we have been talking like the Thermians all day, which has been marvelous, as one might expect. Okay, just some basic pants there, and just a basic neckline there. I've put those bits on the wrong layer, so I'm going to punish myself later. I do have, you know, I have the means to do that. Oh, you know, well, okay. See, the way the post is, it's got to be, his body's got to be in that weird position. So he needs something under him. Like, what's going to be under him? A rock? I can't draw a rock. What does a rock look like? New layer. Siri, what do rocks look like? I don't use Siri. That was a joke. Hold on, Dutch. Don't die on me. I'm supposed to die of the black lung. Okay. I don't know why I've been working. Oh, well, there we go. Let's turn off this nonsense. Oh, wow, that looks so bad. That looks so bad. But here's, okay, so my first thought was, don't die on me, buddy. This was my Futurama joke. If I die, tell my wife I said hello. So that's my first stupid joke. Let's save this as horrible meme. Where does this go? This is gonna go in streaming. Oh, this goes in the one-off folder. Go away. Where are you? Stupid memes I done, gone, and drew tonight. Don't. Oh no. Tell me wife. Tell me wife I said hello. Innit, governor? What? Okay. And now I'll just change the text because this was the other thing that I thought of. Not long for the world, Preston. But another settlement needs your help. Oh no, this is so bad. It says I've been streaming for 6 hours. Where does it say that? Crimson. I've only been for 41 minutes. Another settlement needs your help. Okay. Well, that was stupid and fun. So what should we do next? I had another idea, but I've got to find a Middle Eastern man picture in order to draw it. And no, it's nothing offensive. I saw a really positive, really good tweet about Jesus, and I just was terribly moved by it, and I thought, well, this would make a really good drawing, but I want to do it justice, so I'm not going to just do a shitty sketch with the art pad. I'll do a proper sketch first so it'll look better. In fact, I probably won't even draw it digitally. I'll probably just sketch it out and then scan it in, because what I picture in my mind is it would just look better that way. Okay. Cryptid Sleepover. Where's my Jersey Devil? Him Eepy baby. We were colouring him in last week and everything was broken. But not really. Next to my view account in my Twitch page, not in the manager. I don't know why it would say I've been streaming for almost 6 hours. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'll look at it, but like, I don't know how that would be possible unless youngest child was doing something with it. I don't know. I'm trying to look at it on Twitch to see what you're talking about. Oh, I'm glad you brought it up because it obviously shouldn't be doing that. But like, now I want to look and see. It still says that I'm playing Slime Rancher, even though, oh, it's because I didn't change the about thing, that's why. Let me rewind it and see what the length of it is. Okay, yeah, it's got to be a bug on your end. Oh, shut up. I didn't mute myself on the phone. It's got to be a bug because it definitely says I've only been on for 45 minutes. 10 of which were me figuring out why the internet wasn't working, and it was because I can't zoom in on OBS. No, it was because I was doing, well, the internet was not plugged in properly here. Okay, come here. Do-do-do. Let's fill you in over here. And what is it? This? Is it shift control? It is. Very good. I'm so smart. Can I delete that? Yeah, it worked. Yay! I did it good. Okay. I was telling Eric about watching Galaxy Quest with you earlier today. Okay, so sometimes you'll do that and sometimes you won't. Is it because I didn't have you isolated? Is it because, yeah, that's exactly what it was. I wasn't controlling every aspect of your life like a cult leader. Is that what it was? Probably. Anyway, my deepest apologies for you having to sit through my ridiculous memery, because just because I thought it was funny doesn't mean it's actually funny. And let's be very honest about that. Why? Thank you. I swear, I don't think I'll ever really Okay, I guess I really need to replace this mouse this week. I'll get a crappy $10 one from Walmart or something, because this is untenable. Come here. Join. You're not going to join, are you? We're just not doing that anymore. Is that what's happening? Join the dots. Thank you. See, it wasn't so hard. They're right over each other and just don't know what they're doing. No, that's the wrong red. I never did add this one, did I? I was a fool. Someone send help, please. I don't know what I'm doing. And never will. I am a fraud. Can you not go to the back? Are you on some of the layer yourself? Center back. Okay. I just didn't hit it enough times, I guess. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Yes, yes, indeed. Let's isolate you now. Do as you're told. Pictures. Images. Oops. That was wrong. Let's fix that. Because the end of it actually only goes to here. Boop. When I was doing graphic design as a kid and working with vector graphics, I didn't understand how they were put together in a lot of ways. So I'm learning a lot of things that make perfect sense now, but as a kid it was like, why can't you just fill this properly? And now I look at it and I see, oh, that's why, because that's not how anything works. Not enough. Not enough. Did I move the whole thing? I moved the whole thing. Maybe it won't matter. Maybe it was small enough of a change. Yeah! It fit in the lines. Hooray. He's so Eepy. Little Jersey Devil is so Eepy. Cool. Yay. I love him. He's gonna look so cute with his little friend. I thought of a really good Mothman cartoon to draw also, which I need to sketch out next time I'm sitting somewhere and doing nothing. What was pretty funny? Whimsin. What was funny? Beverage. Oh, so thirsty. Okay, what next? I mean, I could like practice giving him some like shading and that. I could work on one of the backgrounds. I don't know. I don't have any. Oh, the memery I did. I'm glad you liked it. It was stupid, but it did make me laugh. Scenes. I did the pillow fort, but what was the other one? It's the living room, right? Where is it? In sketches? Did I not? It's got to be in sketches. Yeah, it was the living room. Maybe we'll do something with that. Close. And we'll just, this will just be a catch-all sort of an evening. Maybe, possibly. So I'm thinking about the chair. And obviously I was going for sort of a thinking chair, sort of a vibe, you know, Blue's Clues kind of a thing. But is there something funnier that we could do with that? Like, what would a sentient pair of pants have for a chair? Obviously he's quite a good host, so he wants something that his friends like. But also we've got to go like very silly with it and absurdist in some way. What do we do there? Layers. They're not at all like cakes. Let's just draw a square for the television. But he's very well to do, so he's got quite a large screen. You know, we've got to do it properly. I wonder how close I was. Let's delete. Let's redo that rectangle. So if we do 4, it's a little bit off. So 4:3 ratio was old television, so that's not right. What's a proper big screen television dimensions look like? Movie dimensions. Oh, apparently there is a film called Dimensions. I do not want a movie screen in millimeters. That would not fit on my phone, I don't think. Movie ratio? That's what I want. (1.85 to 1 or 2.39 to 1? Okay, so this is going to be 8 by 5, something like that, fairly close. Okay, yeah, I wasn't too far off. So we'll make this by 4, and that will be close enough to a proper television size. No fill. Black stroke. And then whenever I get this bit drawn in, we'll do that. Okay, yay, I have learned more than I needed to know about film dimensions for no actual reason other than obsession. Okay, so we've got this TV stand. So we'll center these to, not to the artboard, to each other. There we go. Now, theoretically, I should, okay, if it works the same way as it does in Corel, which it probably won't. Okay, well, I've just learned an easy way to duplicate. That's good. What about shift control? Nope, that just resizes. Not helpful. Okay, well, then we'll just do it one corner at a time. Even though this is not visible, I'm still drawing it because we might move things around in different scenes. And it will be easier to have that now than need it later. Hello, Thrift Daddy. How have you been? Good to have you in here, of course. What have you been up to? I'm really surprised to have people in here again. That's nice. I've missed being social on Discord and that. But work-life balance is nigh impossible. And if something's got to go, unfortunately, my social life is it. So I think what we had done was given it just some shelves here. So probably the sensible thing to do is to copy this as the bottom. What? Okay, can I not copy the whole thing? It's all one piece, isn't it? It's all one piece. Why? Okay. Maybe I was holding shift or something down and I broke it. Naturally not the first time that that's ever happened, and it will not be the last. Okay. This doesn't need to be as large, so we'll just... That angle is all wrong, but it doesn't matter because of how we're going to use this bit. You know what, actually, if this is... It's actually pretty good. So the way perspective works is this one is going to be closer to center, but not quite because we're not looking at it dead on. If we were looking at it directly from the front, it would be more like that. Okay, and then we've got the outside of this shelf, which is going to be You know what? We are just going to use it that way, and it'll be fine because I can't be bothered to do maths right now. We'll just eyeball it. Do 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 do. I like your let's go. Someday I will make more GIFs to put in my own chat. Narrator voice. She would never do that. Despite best intentions. Okay. So then we need to select this guy right here and just hide all of our sins. What? Thank you. That wasn't so hard, was it? See? Okay. Nice. Congratulations, you done it. Yeah. I've moved something inadvertently. Okay. Now we have a shelf. And now for the other side. Did I I did So let's and let's just do it this way. Okay, it's close enough. No one's going to prison over this, so it doesn't really matter. I am being needlessly difficult with myself. Okay, does this work? It did! Okay, so that thing I did by accident is awesome. Yes, 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 yes. Reflect. Very good. So we're going to group that one. And then we're going to group this one. So we can align them as well. We want them to be the same center. And then also, right, I can do it this way. Group these two and center to this one. Yay! I have been clever. Pardon me. Let's do a save. Scenes. TV room. Crimson, what kind of a chair would a pair of pants use? Actually, if I'm being sensible, he would use a chair normally, and I think we had this conversation when we were at Low Mill, and instead of sitting in it properly, he'll drape himself over the back of the chair, and that's how he's comfortable. So we'll draw the chair, then we could draw him in it, and that would be very funny. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Let's do this. Does just one click? No, you have to actually. So if I do that, will it? No. Now. Okay, that's fine. I don't have to do it this way. I can always do it this way. Select these two and totally muck that up. That's fine. And then of course I've forgotten that aspect ratio doesn't work the same way as you would imagine it does, and I should know this because I'm in the print industry and I have to deal with this all the time. So, pardon my foolishness. I have made a mistake. It will happen again. Okay, we'll just select all of it then. And we'll move it over again. It's fine. Look at that. See? Look, no one was harmed in the making of this sketch, except for perhaps my pride. And the fact that this mouse is about to be thrown out the window. Alright. So a TV. I need to put some legs on, but we'll do that later. Can't be fussed with legs. I've got a chair to draw. Okay, where's my stylus? There it is. So that's the TV stand. And now we'll make a new layer. It's up here, not down there. Grandma's recliner. Is that not like... That's kind of what this is, isn't it? Is there a particular recliner you have in mind? Or just any generic recliner? And Eric, by the way, even if I'm not still on when you go to stream tonight, I will at least pop in whenever you go on and do a lurky lurk, because I've been woefully out of practice of doing that for a long time. Several weeks with anyone, not just you. Even when I usually will lurk on people when I'm at work, and I just haven't even had time to keep up with that when I'm at the shop. So it's just going to be a big comfy chair, and it doesn't need to be anything close to perfect. Join, curve, yeah, make it comfy looking. This one kind of looks a bit like a headstone. It's grandma's comfy headstone. Oh, why? 108. No, just the general vibe. Okay, yeah. Good. I like general vibe as opposed to a specific thing. So we've got some, we need a little bit of perspective here because we're kind of looking at it from the floor, but not necessarily directly. So now we've got big poofy cushion seat with a nice little butt print in it to show how soft and comfy it is. And why has the stroke width on this gone so high again? For no apparent reason. It does feel good to be getting back to this particular project, considering this is the whole reason I started streaming in the first place. But I've had so many other fun ideas since getting back into drawing that, you know, as we tend to do, I have to sidetrack myself occasionally so I don't grow to hate things. Because the minute I hate something, it's all over. Okay, I guess we're doing that now. Again, what is the stroke width on this? It says 1 point. That's insane. Can you don't? That's more comfortable. And that's 1. And yet it looks so much thinner than this one. I do not understand how calligraphy graphics work in this program. I just don't. See, that's 2, and it looks closer to the width of this one, which is 0.5. Maybe it's something to do with the pressure of the art tablet, because I know that this does do pressure drawing, but I didn't think I was bearing down that much. Doesn't matter. None of this matters. Okay. We've got, because like if I just barely touch it, it's still, and that's if I'm bearing down, so that's not it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Stop worrying about it. It don't matter. None of this matters. We just want big poofy cushions. That's what matters. Kind of a shell looking thing here. Little archway. I feel like the backrest of this particular chair would actually be not very comfortable for me, because it would feel like it was pushing my head forward when I was sat in it. I don't think I would enjoy that very much. But perhaps our little friends will like it. And obviously, it'll be perfect for a pair of pants to drape itself over. Let's see, we'll give it some buttons in the back. And it's got to have those like little sunshiny, that looks stupid. That does not look the way I want it to, so we'll leave that off. Never mind. How do we make the back look softer? I could do just one big one, like a big. There, that's the ticket. Or I think this one is just facing the wrong way, so we'll just do this. Do 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 do. You know what? Okay. I'm going to throw this mouse out the door and set it on fire. The mouse, not the door. Why are you... What? It's because I'm selecting the wrong thing. It's because I'm being dumb. I know what I'm doing. I promise you, I am... Okay. Now, they're both doing the same thing. Why? Oh. I am a professional. I do know what I'm doing. It looks angry. Like an angry spider in the middle of your chair. How comfortable. We do love an angry spider. Please let all of this be on the proper light. It's green, so it's all correct. That, never mind. I do know what I'm doing. Sometimes. Maybe a little bit. Comfy chair. It's very short. So let's select it, please. If you would kindly. Or don't. That's fine too. Crimson, have you got my little icon as an emote? How did you do that? Like, I know how to do it and it's possible, but like I haven't set one up that I'm aware of, so where did that come from? I like it. I don't like the distortion now. I can make it really squashy. Okay, maybe just a tiny bit, just a little bit. So it's a slightly bit higher and it's not too distorted. And then I don't have to be angry about it. Okay. Big comfy chair. Oh, right, the base. It must have a base. We'll just do that number because then it will have like that little recliner thing. Oh, and we can't really see the recliner arm, but we'll just put it right there so you can kind of tell that's what it's meant to be. I'm still gonna make these bigger. Oh, never mind, I'm still in isolation mode. That's why it looks so thin. Never mind. Square? Rectangle? Mouse, please. Please, I'm begging you. Why did you ask me that question? Okay. If I want to share it, what I do. I know I could do it by hand, but I don't want to do it by hand. I want to do it this way. And I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs. Okay, this way it is. I thought there was a way to do it with the mouse, though. Where is my nicotine? It's going to be horizontal. Oh, I know what I did. I was overthinking. There we go. Now we've got to make a table. Wait. Straight down. Yeah. I did it. Line segment tool. We're drawing lines. Yeah. Now. I'm sorry to everyone who doesn't watch Game Grumps playing America's Next Top Model, because it is a gift. Close enough. Okay. That's the edge of our table. We'll erase some of those lines in a bit. We've put them on the wrong layer because, once again, I'm very good at what I do. We're going to group those and move them to this layer. And now ungroup them. We need a table leg. So we'll just do a normal rectangle for that. And perhaps we'll fill it with a gradient so it looks like a more like a rounded edge. But most likely we won't worry about it because this is not actually going to be like terribly visible. Let's see, if that one's going to be in from the edge, then this one also should be a bit in from the edge. That's fine. Close enough. Okay. Let's clean this up now because otherwise I'm going to be bothered by it. Edit the path. Can I unline you? Break. There we go. Wrong one. Give me this one. No, give me this one. You know what? Okay, fine. Just move over there. And actually, this one gets taken away in the first place. So, if I break the other side, now I can just make this go away. Boop. Now I've got that come and get your love stuck in my head. Why do I do this to myself? What's part of my... Oh, so that's just in there. Okay. I will take your word for it. Okay. Now, hang on a minute. Why is live chat not showing up? What else did I break? Chat box, where are you? It's selected. It's right there. It's shifted over. Why isn't it showing the actual chat though? I've only just noticed it and now it's going to bother me, so sorry. Got to fix. Okay, whatever. It's not a local file. That's the chat box widget and it's all connected, so... Or is it? It's not! It's not a URL. Okay, you know what? Because I don't use Streamlabs anymore. But it's worked before. So what are the defaults? Browser source. Yes, that's what I wanted. For sure. Okay, well we're just going to make that invisible and fix it later. I'm sure there's a way to do that in multi-chat. And by the way, when I say fix it later, I mean when I go to stream on Sunday, I will be annoyed with myself for having forgotten as soon as I closed the chat here. So, you know, as soon as I log off for the night. So, just so we're all on the same page. That's what I actually mean. I didn't want to duplicate. I wanted to shift you down. Come here. Okay. Break apart. Break apart. Thank you. There, we're all broken now. JK. Always has been. Shift it down so it stays straight. Yeah! Now it's a table. And now I need to make those lines thicker as well. Two. That's looking pretty good so far. Table. Oh, what does Luna say? It is a snack table. Luna loves the snack table. I know that's not what she says, but that's all you're getting. And we were going to have a stack of cups here. So we will say accoutrement. Or as we like to say it in the South, accoutrements. That's probably right, isn't it? Isn't that how someone would say it in the southern United States? Probably. I only grew up here. But I have heard someone say unironically horse duvers, so it's just my best guess at that situation. Join it up, smooth it out. Ugh, what a terrible bowl. I don't like that. I don't like it! Maybe if we draw it at this angle. That's much nicer. Thank you. Connect, please. Where are you? Oh, about there. There's the snap. Yay! I did it. Smooth that out. And can we simplify it any further? No. Can we smooth it out slightly? Yes, but not much, actually. It's pretty much as good as it's going to get. That's fine. It's hand drawn. It's meant to have some imperfections. Even if I do lose sleep over it over the course of several days, it's fine. It's not a Van Gogh after all. I can't cut my ear off for something like this. I really can't. Oh, do you know what? Okay, since we're in like a grandma situation here, what we need is an image of, what's it called? What's the name of that pottery? It's not Corel pottery, is it? Grandma bowl. Let's just Google grandma bowl and see what happens. I bet what I want will show up. Nope, it's bowls that say grandma. I seriously love you, and it's got cereal in it. That's so unfortunate. Is it Pyrex? Is it old school Pyrex? Pyrex bowl. These are clear, but we're on the right track. Here we go. Yeah, Pyrex mixing bowls. Vintage. Yeah, this is what we want. Vintage Pyrex mixing bowl. Okay. There's a particular one that someone when I was growing up had. And I would like to put that one in it. Or something similar that feels the same, because we're going to have that kind of vibe. Okay, this is very simple, so we're going to use it as our inspiration. Ugh, the bloody WebP files. Please end me. Downloads. So we're not going to use this exact design, but we will let it inspire and soothe us. Let's do something with something kind of cryptid-y that will give this vibe. Like, my first thought is like an evil eye or something like that, but also I don't like, I know the evil eye is, you know, meant to ward off evil, obviously, but I don't want to appropriate something, so I wouldn't feel right using the evil eye proper, but something like that kind of makes me think of that as like the thing to do. Of course, we could just do like paw prints, but if we do that, then it looks like a dog bowl or something, and these are cryptids, not pets, so maybe we don't do that. It's not like a feeding dish per se. Well, while I ponder that, let me also get a picture of popcorn, because I don't know what things look like. It's so strange, the things that one imagines one knows, and then you're like, well, I'm just gonna draw that, and then it's like, yeah, okay, but what does it actually look like? Because now I don't know. Have I ever seen popcorn before in my life? We didn't have any during the movie, so it's never existed in my mind. That is so tiny. How can I work from that? Okay, that's not terrible. How do you even begin to draw something like this? We're going to skip to the popcorn. We need a very, very thin stroke, like 0.1. Or it could be whatever that is. Seriously? 0.1. Thank you. Can you please just stay on a setting? Apparently not. Apparently we just don't do that. It's right there. The last thing I drew. And then I select it. And then I change the weight of it. And the last time we did this, it defaulted to, thank you. See? Okay. I mean, I guess I could just put like a big picture of popcorn on the side of the bowl, and that would be fine. But I think something more fun would be more fun, you know? Okay. So now we've got just some big puffy things here. This is the big puffy fancy popcorn that you get. Do do do. We're just making some fluffers here. Some nice puffy bits. I'm looking at it and I still don't know what popcorn looks like. So we're just tracing sort of vaguely, and maybe we'll get the picture. Boop-a-doo, ba-doo-boo-boo. By Grabthar's hammer, I think I've got it. Yes, there's always one that's like unusually tall for no reason. I like that. I'm stress gripping the stylus and it's getting difficult to use. Stop doing that. That looks like a scary face. Oh, I could draw weird things in it if I wanted to. Can't think of any weird things to draw though. That one looks like a ghost. Oh, right, and this is the room where I need to hang up the Wendigoon poster that I also gone and drawn. What have I done? Close, please. Oh, Lord. The work group chat is lively tonight. Guys, I can't right now, okay? I'm doing stuff. I'm busy. My fan needs me. Okay. Un momento. Oh, okay. Okay. Absolutely nothing important to what I'm doing at work right now, so I don't know why they have to blow me up about it. Not on my day off. It doesn't matter. But you never know when something's going to be actually kind of important and you have to go. Am I disrupting my entire evening for this? Nope. And yes, it's all well and good to say, but you don't have to be accessible to your job all the time. Well, it doesn't work that way when you work with family, so... Because you never know if something's going to actually be like a personal thing that everyone's putting in the work chat that's like a personal emergency, and they're just putting it in the work group chat because everyone's there and it's faster than texting everyone individually. So thankfully nothing like this. Thankfully it's just some silly ideas that may or may not affect anything in the near future. A potential job coming up, but you know, in those early courting stages, we'll call it. So that's not bad. Can't be mad about it. Let's look at this and decide. Is this what popcorn looks like? Look at all these horrible paths. I've never seen popcorn in my life. Okay. Maybe I'm putting too much effort into this little tiny detail. Maybe this isn't important at all. Oh, that looks like a face. We will enhance the faceliness of it. Because there's a bowl of popcorn in the scene. And I don't know how to draw it, so I'm tracing an image of it and taking great liberties because I can't be bothered. But that's the popcorn bowl, and I was looking for a granny design, and Illustrator keeps doing this because this mouse is so crap. Anyway, returning to this, but I don't want to use an official, you know, like Pyrex dish design, so I was trying to think of something more cryptidly, and I decided, well, while I'm doing that, we'll draw popcorn. And that's how we got here. This is when you would get into a certain type of film, you know. If this were any other story, this would be the beginning of it, and I would be saying, you might be wondering how I found myself here, and then it would cut back to this very scene later on in the film. But no, clearly I've never seen it in my life, and I'm going to way too much detail with this, but I don't care because it's giving my brain time to kind of ponder the other idea, like what can go on the bowl. Okay, I guess that's fine. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Do, 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 do. I like how some of them look like they have little mouths. They're popcorn monsters, and they're just gonna eat each other to death. And you know, now that I've gotten so many of them done, I'm like, there was such an easier way to draw these if I had only thought about it. But I didn't, because I forgot what it looked like. you know, something more like that, where it sort of looks like a scrambled egg, but with a puffy top. And then a little bit of a circle around the edge. I mean, I'm not mad about it. It's just that, you know, when you get halfway through a task and you're like, wow, there was a better way to have done this. But you're too far in, so like starting over isn't you know, there's no reason to do that. Especially not when I've just taken some clip art and I'm not even using well, not clip art, but you know, like sort of a stock photo situation. I'm not even using the stock photo, so it's a reference image. So what to do? Eric, are you still here? I just remembered a question. And it's probably out of your purview since you're East Coast and not Texas, but it has shaken the anime convention industry. Crimson, what do you think we should put on the side of the bowl? I mean, I could just do something silly and make it, you know, if we were coloring it in, I could make it into like uranium glass or something, but I want to leave it colorable for, you know, potentially making a coloring book out of this whole thing. Excuse me, by the end of it. Kind of trying to keep all those options open. We're taking tremendous liberties at this point. I should draw one that looks like a duck. That would be funny. That one kind of does. It looks like a peep. This one, if I painted it yellow and gave it two wonky little eyes like this, it looks like a peep. We're going to leave that in there. Perhaps someone will notice it and say, oh, they've left some secret message here. What does this mean? And this one looks like it has a figure 8 in it. What does that mean? It means nothing. Oh, let's do a little bit more detail here. Perhaps. Okie dokie. A deer skull? I could put the Wendigoon picture on the bowl as well, but I was going to put that as a poster in the living room, in the TV area, like between the couch and the television. Oh, I'll put the Wendigoon poster and I'll make it say I want to believe. Like the old X-Files poster, which was not actually an X-Files poster, but they used it in X-Files, so it became ubiquitous. Here's another frightened face. He says, ah. We've got a couple Easter eggs in here by accident and a couple by design. Just because I felt silly. And, oh, I almost saw this. Okay, here we go, yeah. This one looks a bit like sunglasses here. Or a hat. This is surprisingly cathartic. And I forgot about speaking after a while. And I suppose it could be just any sort of vague snack, but maybe it sort of looks like popcorn a little bit. I don't know. I truly do not know. I think it's all right. Can I hide this here? Can I put it on? I can't. Okay, that's fine. Doop. Where are you? I need you on a different layer so you're not in my way. Here. Get over there. It's locked. I can't do that. Okay, how about this? And now, lock it again. Turn it off. That's pretty good, honestly. That's all right. That's okay. Okay. What are you? Okay, let's lock your layer so I can move you. I'm going to group this popcorn because otherwise it'll get lost in the shuffle. And now, since the image was smaller than the ball, we could just embiggen it, because a noble spirit embiggens the smallest man. Do you know who said that? Jebediah Springfield said that. And never forget. So, can we distort it just a small bit? I don't want to do that. I don't like that. So, to make it look proper, what we will do is just do a few extra pieces down here. And be instantly annoyed that this has reset itself once again for no reason. Please. Yay, thank you. There we are. I do have some silly little doodles in here. I like it. Kind of got those jellyfish shaped ones every few places, which is nice. Do 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 do. we'll put a little bit of one of those kind of weird shapes in it, where the seed bit is intended to go. Okay, we're not doing this, Illustrator, please. That's pretty good. Not mad about it. But we will kind of shift those in a bit because I don't want to have to figure out where to fix things. And I think, okay, let's do this. If we select all of that and then deselect these bits, okay, it's still grouped, that's good. So we can copy that and paste it and theoretically do a pathfinder on it and fill it with white. Yes, I know it's process color, I get it. And maybe will that give us enough coverage over the back? Possibly. That's really weird. Let's ungroup it and try uniting it again. Okay, nope. Okay, I know there's a way to expand it sometimes, but I think you have to have closed things for that. So this may not work. Okay, in lieu of that, we'll do this. I'll do this with my hands. We will lock this particular part of the layer. And oh dear. What? Okay. We'll lock that. And now we've got this. And so, theoretically, we can just draw over it. And sometimes that erases it, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, it didn't do it this time. You know, when we want it to. So we'll just fill over it. Or, no, not fill. Stroke. We'll stroke over it in white. Make a bigger stroke. Not that big. And now I'll bring it out over here. Not that far. Now, will you let me continue from here? Perhaps it's doing it. Okay. Yay, it worked, sort of. Let's do this bit. Just shift that up ever so. And now the back of the bowl is gone. However, I've overcompensated, so let's fix this because there's some of the bowl back there. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. Can we just shift you down? Yeah, there we go. A little better. Now we're seeing just a small bit of the back of the bowl there. We don't want that. So I'll just shift these down a little more. And I completely missed selecting this one, so I'll bring it down. And that. I don't know where all this weirdness came from. Where did this come from? But there we go. And now we delete this. And that. Oh dear. What have I done? Artboards. Hurrah. Okay. Now I've got some popcorn. It's so nice. I should still fill this bit back here though. And I didn't group everything, so that's going to be a problem later, which is grand. Okay, that's fine. So what for this will do? What for this will do? Very good. I'm definitely not getting tired. Oh, yes I am. It's 7 o'clock. That's why. Okay. Do do do. Very nice. And now we select these bits here. Okay, why? What? Okay. We'll just select the whole thing. And now it's a bowl. It's a bowl. Okay, never mind. Redo that. Redo, send back. Okay, can we try this again? Why are we not selecting all of you? What are you attached to? Why are you locked? Or are you locked? What is going on here? You are locked. Okay, what did I do? There we go. Yay! I done it. Okay. And now we can move the whole thing about. And as long as it's in line with the table where it's supposed to be. Where did my line go? There it is. Okay. Sorted. Tankaronin. Hello, darling. How are you? Been a moment now that I've ignored you for 10 minutes. I thought I just looked at the chat, though. Oh, okay. I don't know. Well, I hope you're well, Tanka. So good to see you. Had quite a number of people show up today. Popping in and out. Like this corn. That's entirely too detailed for the rest of the scene. I should have just drawn like 4 giant popcorns. That's so much. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Where did my... Okay, yes, that's what I need next. Don't be locked. I need you to stay down there somewhere. Because I've also got a pitcher and some cups to draw. You know, I'm just going to leave this as the popcorn on a group layer by itself. So that I don't break anything. As I am wont to do. Okay, we'll do these. They're not Dixie cups. What are they called? Solo cup, the red solo cups. Yeah, I needed a black line that is much smaller, but I have remembered that it will default to whatever the last thing was. So properties. 0.1 stroke black. Connect. Join. Okay. And these are do them simply. I can't be bothered to do them like super crazy detailed, but enough that people should know what they are. I think, probably. Maybe, if we're lucky. Yes, now it looks like a nuclear tower. That's not what we wanted at all. Alright, well, we're going to draw it separately then, because clearly that's the only way. And then it's got that little rolled lip at the bottom. And then there will be several stacked, I think. Do, 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 do. We could put the text on the bottom. What would be a funny word to put instead of solo cup? Come on then. Lock, please. So I can select you. Did I draw this on the layer with it? I did. What am I like? Someone please save me from myself. A new layer. I already made the layer. I just didn't select it when I was drawing. Very good. How very like me to do. Relock that. You go away. You do not belong here. These are not the solo caps we're looking for. I could do a terrible joke and make it say loss on the bottom. It's almost the same letters. Is that an eternally damning offense? Okay, so this is one group. Okay, one group. Delete. Okay, I guess we could do that. That'd be grand. Okay, good. Are you also ungrouped? Okay, cut. Deep. And we'll cut you there as well. Take this off and then bring this up a bit. It doesn't matter if they're slightly different because it just doesn't matter. Delete that one. Cut that line. Boop. Okay, that's weird. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Where are all these spare dots coming from? I don't understand. Okay. Better. One more. Okay, let's add one here. Can we add one here? Yes. No, we didn't do that. Oh, it's still grouped. That's why, I guess. Maybe. Okay, is that it? Okay, here we go. Now we can cut it there. Boom. There we go. And a stack of cups. Look at that. Pretty happy with that. For the most part. It's not perfect, but that's okay. Well, I grouped you. Why are you not part of the group? You're part of the group. Also, what are you? What is that rogue dot up there? I have no idea. Okay. Now you think you're a group. Thank you. Why was that so difficult? I don't know. Alright. We'll do the picture. And then we'll do the picture. And then I think we'll call it for the evening. So, still a bit longer. I think, where did Illustrator go? Has it not been showing this whole time? What? What's broken now? Okay, it is there. It's just my OBS lagging, I guess. Marvelous. We love to see it. Yes, we do. Okay. Yes, I definitely wanted this giant line that looks nothing like the last thing that I drew. Someday I'll discover exactly why it does that, and I'll think to myself how silly I was for not figuring it out sooner, and be slightly annoyed, and then instantly forget. So that's fine. Okay, we've got this lovely little spout that we need to have. Give it a bit of a duck bill. And then a nice pleasing curve downward. And then that little line that indicates that there's depth there. Because you're not going to find any depth here. Because we are too silly. As it should be. Good. Good, good, good. Nope, that's wrong. Please stop doing that. Edit path. Give me this thing. And you as well. Cut and cut. Thank you. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? It really wasn't. Okay. I think that'll be alright. We won't worry too much about it. I have to shift this slightly. Oh yeah, it's fine. That's a little weird though. It's kind of got a snub thing going on and I don't like that. Let's give it a little bit less of a nose. That may be worse. It doesn't matter. It's just a silly drawing. But we are going to take this whole thing here, right there, and we're going to straighten it out a bit. And now this. Oh no, my hand ran into the desk. What? It occurs to me I have not saved in quite some time, so I hope that this didn't just crash on me, because it's hung up for a bit. I really hope I didn't just broke it. I didn't just broke it. Very good. Good job, me. However, it's still not letting me select things, and it's got this bit here for no reason. So I think what that means is I'm done for the night. Because whatever it's doing, I don't want to try to mess with. But we made a lot of progress. And we could put Wendy in up here next week. And that'll be fine. And of course a little pile of pillows over here. Some stuff. Let's get this ball out the way, since it's just a reference. Oh my. Prim! Hello, darling. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome, raiders. You're just in time. And follows. Thank you. Cat Mama, how are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you for the follows. XP3CTIC. XP3 tick. I don't know. Thank you for the follow, Big Pappy. And Tingly Tea. I like your mask. That's very cute. We've just been drawing tonight. As you can see, I'll show you what we worked on this evening. Since you're coming in towards the end, we finished up our little Jersey Devil Sleepy Boy for the Cryptid Sleepover. And someone also asked me to draw a meme. So I'll show you the meme first, and then I'll show you the silly little doodle that we did just to warm up, because it was quite absurd. So the meme was another overly dramatic post, and someone on one of my socials said, hey, you should draw this as some cartoons. So I did a Futurama joke and a Fallout joke with it, and it's ridiculous. Got, don't die on me, buddy. If I die, tell my wife I said hello. As you can see, I took absolutely zero care with the quality of these memes, but they made me laugh. And then the other one is, I'm not long for the world, press your help. So we've just been goofing off tonight a bit, doing some serious work, getting back to the Cryptid Sleepover. I took quite a lot of time to draw popcorn because I learned that I didn't know what it looked like. So good job me, right? How's everyone doing? Prim, what have you been up to? Okay, I've got to go back. Thank you for the emojis, Big Pappy Pump. I like it. XP3, would you like to explain your name because I love to understand things. Going by Atom, welcome, welcome. Prim, thank you. I don't know what's amazing. We've just been goofing off tonight, but we're having a lot of fun with it. So, how's everyone been? I have not been on Discord or anyone else's Twitches in like weeks. I'm barely able to keep up with my own streaming because of my work schedule and everything. Big Pappy, 100 bits. Thank you so much. That's marvelous. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's so sweet of you, especially for someone who just followed. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Thank you sounds like nothing to me. Like, it's not enough. It's not enough. What? Big Pappy, what should I doodle for you? I'll doodle you something right now. It's not going to be good, I promise. But maybe it'll be funny. Because as soon as I go to draw something, I realize I don't know what anything looks like. Expectic. Oh! Wow, okay. The 3 threw me off, so that's great. Prim's just been playing games and trying to constantly improve the stream. That's fantastic. I love that. Do you know, I haven't even been back to pretty much anyone's Twitch in like a month because at work, normally throughout the day when I'm at work, I'll pop into people's Twitch streams and just lurk on them. And I haven't even had time to keep up with that during the week. It's been insane for like over a month now. It's dreadful and I don't like it. But wow, thank you. Welcome to all the new followers and the bits. This is so generous of you. Come on, Pappy. I'm not gonna draw Pepe. Wait, that's because of the implications. So, but maybe I could draw you a cute frog anyway. We'll draw Big Pappy a cute frog. How's that? It's gonna be rubbish, so just be aware of that. Because I usually work from a sketch first. And then sometimes I unplug my art pad by mistake and have to plug it back in because, okay, there we go. Now it's working again. Very good. So let's see. I don't need this help thing. Go away. All right. So we'll have a cute little big fat face and then 2 big old eyes and a huge gaping maw of a face. And let's see, frog legs are silly, so we'll give him some big old flippers here. And a big old tum-tum. Don't worry, I haven't forgot his front legs. We'll get there. Oh no, I've ruined his leg. That's weird. Okay, it's fine. We'll fix it in post. That's what it's for. Let's see. Give him a nice big old tongue here. And some more flippers for his paws in the front. This is not the celebrated jumping frog of Calaveras County. Just so everyone knows for sure. Whatever rumors you heard were false. You wanted Kirby? Okay. I didn't see that in chat. We will, we'll see. Cat Mama, it's okay. I know it's just work. It's just work. Kirby with big massive muscles. Can I see? My multi-chat is not showing me the whole thing. That's why I missed it. It's like is cutting off half of the thing. Okay. Prim, thank you. I'm not amazing at all. Okay. Well, we're not gonna ignore the frog. Let's switch over to Kirby. We'll make a new one since I missed it before. And after all, you did the bits. So like, I don't know about Kirby with muscles. are not the kind that you're thinking of. But I do have a very funny joke. So let me see. Here's where we get into trouble. I imagine that I know what something looks like, and then as soon as I start, it's like I've forgotten everything I've ever learned in my life. I know he's just a big circle with a mouth. So we'll start there, of course. He's got his little shoes, of course. So there's one shoe for Kirby and another shoe for Kirby. I've got to look what his eyes look like because Kirby. Kidney. Yes, I can spell. Autocorrect. Okay, yeah. Okay. So he's got his big old happy eyes. We'll fix those, don't worry. That's rubbish. Although it could have been funny to do something crazy with his eyes. So let's see. I have a funny idea. But let's fix his eyes first. And then I will commit to the bit. Get down here. We've got to fix you. We've got to fix you. Come on now. Let me hold on here. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Join. Smooth that out. You know what? That's not what smoothing looks like, but okay. Good job, Illustrator. We love you. We hate you. We apologize in the morning and say we were sorry. We were drunk. We didn't mean it. Whatever we said. But in our minds, we knew that actually you're just an Adobe product and so you're rubbish that we hate having to pay for. But I get it through work, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so he's got those big kind of long pupils. Let me not ignore my chat. That doesn't help at all. It's so tiny. But don't worry. I've got you. I've got you. So I think what we'll do for his mouth, he's usually got that little cute tiny smile. Or his mouth is, you know, a chasm of doom. But we're not going to do that. We're going to give him kind of a tough guy lower lip thing going on. So he's like, yeah. Let's fix his eyes first. So he's got the really tall, weird pupils. And then just little black circles here. That's so creepy looking when he's not in color. Aren't his eyes blue? I think his eyes are blue. Like a really light blue, maybe. Well, they're blue now. Maybe they're not, but now they are. Okay, so now we've got to draw that little white divot in his eye. Give it a white stroke. Yeah. A little bit just because this is a silly one-off. And I don't like how it kind of, he's giving Mr. Krabs a little bit, and that's okay. Let's make him pink so he looks proper. Yes, I love it when you default to black. That's my favorite. This is set up for print, so I can't get that nice bubblegum pink that Kirby would normally have, unfortunately, but we'll come close. Are his shoes a color? Are they red? Am I remembering that Kirby has red shoes? Someone in chat told me if I'm right. Or maybe if I just do it, it'll look wrong, and I'll say, no, that wasn't. No, that's right. He's got red shoes. Look at me with my Kirby lore. And let's see. He can have very tiny hands. This is so wrong. Okay, let's extend this. And see, it just looks like he's got fat arms. And I'm kind of here for it. Why would we want Kirby to be muscular when he could be a thick boy? Why would anyone ask for less? This abomination. Who invented Kirby? I know it's a Nintendo game, but who drew it? Because the only Japanese name I can think of is Hideo Kojima, and that's definitely not it. But what if... Hear me out here. What if Hideo Kojima did invent Kirby? And he was actually a Dark Souls enemy. Wouldn't that be marvelous? I don't know what this little extra dot is for. What's going on there? Can I? No, I can't delete just the dot. Usually it'll let me just delete the one thing. I see you, rogue nodes. Come here. You know, okay. It's fine. This is great. Okay. They got one big fat arm. Can I fill these as they are? Probably not, but we're gonna try. Almost. It almost worked. Okay, so that just means we've got to cheat it a little bit, which is doable. The Pope shall hear of this. I've done Kirby wrong. Can you please bring it to the front? Thank you. And you are at the front, so why are you not showing as if you are? I don't know. Okay, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter, because all we have to do is give this a little bit of a fill here and cut it off for no reason. Fill it like that, and then give it a 0 stroke. And then notice exactly where I messed up. And have to fill it in manually anyway, because that's just the kind of person I am. Okay. My friend Eric was in here earlier. He would love this. He would lose his mind. Mind you, he doesn't have far to go anyway, so. Alright, so he's got one massive meaty arm. Oh, that's so gross. The little fingers, cat mama. He's bulging alright. Is this your next emote? I will send it to you if you want it. Or I'll just put it on my social and you can like put it there. You can get it from there. Okay. What should we do with his other arm? I could just duplicate these and put it on the other side. Let's see what that looks like, because this is just, it was meant to be like a 3-second doodle and I've taken like, what, 10 minutes on it? It's ridiculous. This is absolutely the stupidest thing. Why am I like this? How dare you encourage me like this, chat? Okay, reflect. That's what I needed. Okay, thank you. Alright, and now he's just like, he's beefing up, you know? He should be holding something. He's got to, there's not enough room there though. Maybe he should eat a carrot or something. He's got good eyes though. This is horrifying. You're welcome. I'm so glad that Cat Mama and Prim approve of this. I have to sacrifice one drawing every night to the blood god, and so that will be Kirby tonight. Kirby, I'm sorry. You must leave. You must leave us. I'm gonna save that. That's so stupid. What's your name? It was, okay, help. It's not in the screenshots. Why did it go to the V-Road textures folder? This is one-offs. So, this is, Big Pappy. What's the last part of your name? Pump. Okay. Big Pappy Pump. Pump. 97. Buff Kirby. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Yes, he's giving himself a high five. That's it. But his arms are so big that he can only manage it just in front of his face. There, he's got a perfect backstory now. Kirby. What a monster. Oh, well, Prim, I'm so glad that you brought a crowd in and made it so, because I was just doing my own thing, not knowing how to draw popcorn, and then Illustrator hung up when I was trying to draw this picture, and so I was getting ready to shut down, and then you raided, and I was like, well, I'll show off what I've already done, and then your crowd just made it better. So much better. This is marvelous. I love doing just stupid one-off things. So if you are enjoying this, I absolutely welcome you all to come back. Every Thursday I stream at 6 Eastern, which is 5 Central, and I don't know what Mountain Time is like, because I don't know what time is like. It just sort of exists and I within it. Oh, I was so thirsty. And you know, sometimes I do like really ridiculous voices and things. And then Sundays I stream gaming. Lately I've been doing Slime Rancher mostly, because I'm into the cozy gaming. We did do a bit of a Fallout thing for a bit, but I got tired of killing people. So and also, like, everyone quit watching when I was playing Fallout New Vegas, so I was like, well, better do something else. It doesn't really fit my vibe, so maybe we'll try that again later. But Prim, you and Cat Mama, thank you so much for supporting and bringing what a wonderful crew in. This was so much fun. And all of my socials, you can find me very easily, just the One True Morbs. You'll find me, it's not difficult. Or you can look for Differently Normal, that's my brand. But I'm on all the major ones, you know, TikTok, Blue Sky. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Crimson, I bet that was you. It says .shop, but that's because it was a free URL when I was making my website. And it's like $2 to renew it, so it's got everything though. It's not just my store. It's got all my socials. But anyway, probably gonna call it for tonight because I'm kind of brained out. But thank you, Cat Mama. You're the perfect ending for my night. I've had like more people in tonight than I have had in many weeks. And then the raid of 8 whole people, that was amazing. So thank you all so much for showing up. You definitely made tonight so much fun. So thank you for coming by. But absolutely follow me on whatever socials if you like. And I'll be doing something ridiculous again next week for sure. So I invite you all to join me then. And for now, I need to pull up my ending theme music. Or, you know what? No, let's spread the love. Let's find somebody else to raid. Who is on? I do not have a Twitch window open on my browser, so let's do that. Where's my parachute? Da da da. Raid channel. Prim, is there someone on right now that you would like to raid? Whether you're staying on or not. I don't even know who I should pick. Lately I've just been picking like a random artist on my art nights to raid. You know what? Here's someone. This guy does little cute. He's got a little cute crab emoji, and he only plays cozy games too. So we're gonna raid him. So if you don't mind sticking around just long enough for that, then you can do whatever you like. But again, thank you all sincerely so much. Big Pappy, thank you again for the bits. Thank you for all the new followers. What a marvelous night. Thank you so much. And lots of love to all of you. And enjoy Captain Krabs. You should definitely just hang out in his chat. He's such a sweetheart. I haven't raided him in a very long time, so hopefully this will be nice. Alright, much love to you all. See you over there.
One True Morbs, hello, welcome in.
Welcome aboard, matey.
Welcome aboard. Welcome to Crew Prime Live. How you doing?